Hi everyone, Arlene here. Welcome back to my Country Craft Corner. How in the world are you guys doing today? It is so good to see you again, and thank you so much for stopping back by to see what I'm up to. And what I'm up to today is I'm going to be styling my dining room hutch. Now I already have some things set up in here, but I might be moving things around, and I'm going to take my camera off and give you a close-up look at everything and explain what I have. If y'all will remember, I've had this hutch. Chris and I bought this hutch when we were only married for about, I don't even know, 5 years maybe. And it's a very old hutch, and it had my grandmother's china and my mom's china and my own china in it for years and years and years. And I never used the china, you guys. I never used it. So as some of you know, I went ahead and cleaned out the hutch. Actually, Chris did. Cleaned out the hutch and took all of those dishes that I don't use downstairs. Did not put them in a box and crate them up or anything. Put them in a place where I could go and find them if I wanted them. I literally only used one piece out of this hutch in the last however many years, honestly. So I had seen Liz over there at Traditions by the Seasons style a hutch. And it just dawned on me as I was watching her. I said, I have that big, beautiful hutch in my dining room. Why don't I do something like that and pull in my decor into the hutch? And that way I can show you guys the hutch too, because I always hesitated to show you the hutch. It was just a bunch of dishes and it wasn't organized really nicely. It was just, they were in there, you know? So that's why I decided to go ahead and clean out all three of my I have another little hutch over here, and then the secretary too. I cleaned out some of the stuff out of the secretary. So I'm going to be styling all three of these big pieces here in this remaining part of this series. So today I'm starting with this hutch, as I said. So as you can see, I've already done the top, and I'm going to take, you know, my camera down and show you up close, you know, as we at the end of the video. But for right now, you can see that I did the top. And just put that one picture in the middle. Was subby gave me a Kirkland's gift card, and that's what I got with that. And then, you know, the two lanterns that are always up there, and I added back in my glass candle holders. And then those flowers I had purchased to go inside the hutch did not fit. So they took residence on either corner on the upper portion of the hutch. And then this is just greenery from just one garland from Hobby Lobby, and that's the garland. And then these two pieces are two kind of like sprays, I guess you would call them. And we just put those in the corners just to give it a little bit more interest. So there we go. There's a little bit of backstory for you. I kind of morphed this footage in. I had already started on my hutch, but I wanted to morph this footage in so that you guys could get a little bit of an explanation. I just realized that not everybody watches my lives, and I had explained this on a live. So, but anyway, all right, alrighty. So we're gonna get started styling this hutch, and we'll see what I can come up with here. Be back. And do it shelf by shelf, you know. So as I said, I just kind of have stuff stuck up in there right now, and I'm not sure that's how I want to keep it. You remember these mercury glass vases that I got? And all I've done with this is just one of those little greenery picks that I got from Hobby Lobby, and I stuck that down in there. And these flowers, which I think are peonies, are also going to be in my lantern centerpiece. So I wanted to incorporate some of these into the hutch. So I thought I just stuck that right down in there with this little greenery, and I'm just gonna, that's all I'm gonna do to it, really. I'm gonna kind of pull it forward so that we can see it. And let me move you closer over here, and I'll go through and show you things on my top shelf first. I don't have anything behind this over here on this side, but I wanted to show you my sweet friend. Her name is Donna, and she is also Chris's first cousin, was a friend of mine. That's how I met Chris, and her mama passed away. She was the maid of honor in my wedding. Hi, Donna, if you're watching. And she recently gave me some of these angels. She gave me one, and she gave Candace one, and she gave Kristen one. I've got Candace's here for safekeeping because Candace is in the middle of renovation, so I'm keeping hers here. But this is mine, and again, I think she's a Boyd's angel. She is. And me, guardian angel of love. So I thought she would be pretty to pair along with this little vase and flower. So that's all I'm gonna put here on this side. As we move into the middle, I'm not gonna take my doors off. You can see here that I just have a pretty little, let me pull it out so you can see it, pretty little family picture that I got at Kirkland's, and it was $9.99. So I thought that was really super pretty. And pull in some pink with this. And then you can see I have a couple of, I guess these are considered wine glasses. But I got a set of 4 of them from Home Goods a couple of years ago. And you know, as you know, we're not wine drinkers or anything, but I just thought they were so pretty. So I thought I would put one of these on either side of that picture. And then, you know, my dear subby gave me this beautiful dish, milk glass dish. So I'm just gonna kind of set it in a little bit cattywomp there. And then a little set of bluebirds. I thought it would just sit right in the middle. And then this is one of my mom's old pieces of milk glass. Let me take the price tag off of this little stand that I got at Hobby Lobby for $2.99. I thought I would just say, this is old. I mean, really, really, really old. I thought I would just set that in. Just a little bit cattywomp again. And set it up so we can display it instead of using it for like a candy dish or whatever. I'm also gonna not be perfectly set with this stuff. I don't want it to be completely symmetrical. So I am kind of cattywamping things and kind of moving things forward and back a little bit. And then over on this side, I did the same thing. Here's the other little angel. That is Candace's. And this is Guardian of the Gentle Ones. She's pretty. And I have another little vase up here. And I had just stuck that little greenery in it. Haven't even taken the price tag off of it. Let me do that. Stick the greenery down in there and then put the peony in the back of it. Kind of put that in the back, see there? And just pulled the greenery around. And this makes for a little pretty little touch, just a touch. It's back up in the corner. And then this dish is another, I think it's milk glass. I don't know what this is, to be honest. Let me look at it. This was my mom's. Something king ware. Fire kingware. Oven safe. I guess it's oven safe. So I don't know where she got this or where it's from. But again, I'm trying not to be completely symmetrical. So I'm kind of snugging this back behind that other piece of milk glass. And kind of tilting it a little differently. And then putting the little angel in the front. Just like that. So there's the top 3 shelves. And again, I know that light is bright. Now let's go to the next shelf. I haven't done too much to it yet. So these are just candle holders that I've had for years and years. and they're like in a tulip, and they stay in here. They have stayed in here all year round. The two pictures you guys, I hauled those. I got those from Home Goods. They were on sale as I was walking out in line, and I got them. So I put those on either side because I have another picture that I got from Kirkland's hanging here now. Check out that picture, isn't that pretty? So I got that from Kirkland's. So I replaced, I was gonna put those two pictures there, but I decided to put that picture there. And here again, I'm not finished with this yet, but I have things kind of placed the way I think I want them. This is a little lantern that I got from Hobby Lobby, I believe, for half off. So I thought I would go get another piece of the little greenery there and see if I could put a little candle in there and just put some greenery, maybe leave the door cocked open on that. Hang on, I'll be right back. Okie dokie, I have just a regular candle, not one that's lit, and I don't have anything bigger than that, so I'm gonna put that in. I may try to find a thinner, taller candle for in there. That looks pretty pitiful in there right now, but just for demonstrating purposes, then I have one of these little succulent flowers and another little piece of greenery. Let me see here. Thought I would just do something like that just to give it a touch, maybe in the middle actually. Just a little something in there. This was my mom's old plate, one of my mom's old plates that Chris actually cleaned up for me with silver polish. So I have that setting. That matched her china, whatever her china was. This was like the silver version of her china. I have a piece of it over here. But I thought I would try to incorporate. That's her china. Was her china. U.S. patent pending. The Rosenthal block. Classic rose. So that would take center stage there. And my Blessed still has the price tag on it. And this is a beautiful little vase that we got. Chris and I took a trip to Austria. It was a business trip actually. Took a trip to Austria, and he got me this beautiful piece from Austria. So I don't think I'm gonna put anything in that. I like it just like that. Just gonna let it sit there like that. And I have my mom's sugar bowl and creamer here out of this set. I might set it down here on either side. And put her plate behind there. I have this. So I'm not sure what I'm doing with that yet. But anyway, let's finish this shelf. This is another piece of my milk glass here. Old milk glass. And I'm gonna just let it sit in there kind of cattywomp. And then on this side, again, I have a little birdhouse. I got this from Hobby Lobby too. Really cute. So I thought I would take another bit of my greenery and the other, I only bought two of these pink ones of the succulents. I got those from Michael's. So I thought I would, if I can get the price tag off of it. This opens up, I think. There we go. Just, you know, pulling it out here and there, no big deal. Set that down in there. And then this is just, I just have a little milk glass vase, and I just have a little succulent stuck down in there. So I thought that would be cute. And then again on this side, the little tulip candle holder. And I have one more of this pink succulent that I thought I would just sit right there. And I like it, just a little something something. Now, the bottom shelf is giving me little issues because I'm not sure exactly what I want to do with this tray here. This might sit as you've seen here. So, and I'm not sure I'll use these. little spheres. So I just have a couple of pieces of this same greenery that I've used throughout. And one more. I might leave one out. And then I've got some of these hydrangeas. Again, I want it simple. I don't want it to be, you know, too loud. This will be the front. Just a little something, something. I have some of these little blue jobbies that I got from Michael's. I like those. I do not like them. No, I don't. I just have maybe one. Kind of doing this sight unseen here from behind. Something over there, don't I? I think that will do it. Super pretty, just a little something, something. I could put that in the back, but I kind of want it just to be, I'm gonna put a, I need something to sit down in there to hold that up just a smidge. Let me find something, hang on. Just found me a plastic container. And I can sit up behind it there. I think that'll work. Whoops. All right, let me put it in here and see how it looks. This is a bottom of a tray. That was my mom's too, and I just have it sitting in there kind of cattywampus. Because as you know, this is the first time I've ever styled it like this. I've always had dishes in it for years and years and years and years and years. I love it. I think I love it, just like that. Yes, indeed. And then my mom's sugar bowl and creamer on either side. All right, now my idea for these little jobbies is to take some of those sticky dots that I'm fixing to go get and stick that bird up in there. And I may try to get some more of this greenery because I'm out of it that I've been using in here and just make a little bed of something on there for the bird to sit in. But anyway, I'll be back either later today or another day and we'll finish this video out. I'm loving how it's looking so far though, huh? Yay. All right, you guys, I'm back. Okie dokie, you guys, I'm back from my errands and got my nails done. Check them out, they look pretty. Oh my goodness, I had them done in a really dark, kind of a burgundy almost color. They're pretty though. And she put a flower on them. And I went to Hobby Lobby and I picked up some more of this greenery, and I picked up a couple of other things that you'll see in upcoming videos. Not enough really to do a haul, but I'll show them to you when I, as I use them, as I utilize them, as we go through this set of videos. But I want to come back real quick, and I'm going to, this is how I made up that one candlestick. And I found me some of Danielle's famous glue dots. So that's what I got. And she's told me to be sure to get the ones that look thick. So you should have seen me. I was down there, so you can see how thick they are. And you should have seen me down there. I was like, okay, Danielle, which one? And I figured it out. I think, Danielle, I think I got the right things. So, and I went ahead and tried to do this off camera on this one, and I'm going to do one on camera for you guys because I've never used them before. So I didn't know how they would work. But this is how I want this one that I'm fixing to do for you guys to look when we're done here. Only I want it to be opposite. And then I'm going to come back once I get this done and say my final words, and then I will take one last video of the entire hutch completely finished. Yay! I am really happy about this. Now there may be a couple of things that I'll tweak between now and when I do a little home tour, but I do plan on doing a home tour, when I'm finished everything, before I go back into the other side of the house, so to start lightening that palette. So anyway, let me pull my camera down here and get it positioned in a way where you can watch me do this little teeny tiny craft, and then I'll come back for my final words. Okay? All right. I'm going to put you down right now. Okay, I have two of these little tufts of flowers, or whatever they are. Like, they almost look like lamb's ear, don't they? But just two little tufts. I got them at Hobby Lobby earlier, and these were still on half price. And I know I had, throw it away, at least I thought. I have one tie wrap or cable tie. I'm going to put these end for end to one another, and I'm just going to simply tie wrap them together. There we go. I'm gonna trim that up, and I'm very simply going to bend them. See that? I just bent them up, and I want to put them, you can see I kind of have this cattywomp on there. So I kind of want to do these the same way, only going this way. And I simply want two glue dots on either side of this to hold this into place. You can see that you can put like a taper candle down in there. Well, I don't want a taper candle. I just want to glue these two to this candlestick. So I get my little glue dots here. And I'm going to put one on one side and one on the other. Just like that. And then I'm going to, like I said, I kind of bent this so that the tie wrap kind of goes down. Oops, I had an extra sticky dot. Come off. Hang on. Oh my goodness, it's a tragedy of errors here. There we go. And I just want to set that right down on the glue dots. And believe it or not, those glue dots hold that in place. See that? Now, I want to set my little birdie right about like that. So as you can see, her front of her really kind of sticks to the candlestick. I really want her down in there a little bit, right about like that. So I'm going to put some sticky dots on her, 2 of them. Boy, now that I found these, I might not stop using them now. Oh my goodness, and they do work, you guys. They work like a charm. They are awesome. There we go. So I have her stuck on there, and then all I did was, let me see, I have one little flower. So I want the flower, as you can see, I want him on the opposite side of this one. So I want it on this side. No, I want it on this side. And all I did with this was just kind of like that. And then I just pulled the greenery around and kind of bent it and kind of made it look wispy, and you know, stuck some up in the air and some down, and it doesn't have to be the same on both sides. There I have two little birds. Isn't that pretty? That'll sit on either side. Let me turn really slowly. Either side of the bottom of my hutch there. Alrighty. Also, you see the little, where is it? See that right there? And then on the other side, that there, right there. Those two little containers are going to be filled up with some colored water. I don't have any food coloring here. I don't know what happened to my food coloring. So that was a trick that my mom came up with years and years and years ago, and that I'm going to utilize here too. That's an old-timey thing to do, and probably professional decorators are probably shaking their heads going, no, Arlen, don't do that. Don't do that. That's old-fashioned or whatever. Well, you know what? Like I always tell you guys, you decorate the way you want to decorate in your house, and I'm going to decorate the way I want to decorate in my house. And I want to put some colored water in those two little glasses that were my, that were old dishes of my grandmother's, and I'm going to use them in here. I did keep some of the dishes up here, and I'm utilizing them. So anyway, I'm going to get these two little dudes in place. I think they turned out really pretty, huh? And then I will take like a all over video of the hutch. But right now I want to say my final words. Oh, my goodness, I cannot wait to get my hair colored. It's coming up this week. Thank goodness. But anyway, I am really super happy with how this worked out. I really, really am. I challenged myself yet again. I'm incorporating some of the old and some of the new, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. I really, really am. So again, I'll take one last video just set to music, down all the shelves and on the top of it so you guys can see everything up close. Thank you guys for coming in to join me today. I appreciate all of your support. I appreciate all of your hearts, all of your comments, all of your love every time. And again, I'm going to say that if I don't get a chance to comment back to every single one of you, please know when you see that heart that I've read it, I've taken it to my heart, and I appreciate every word that you take the time. I appreciate the time it takes for you to watch, and I appreciate the time it takes for you to comment. So thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. And with all that said, let me just say that I hope that those of you who are struggling or suffering with a catastrophic illness or chronic pain, I hope you have someone there with you, taking care of you, helping you get through each day, making the very, very best out of each day. And I hope there's nothing weighing on your hearts or your minds, pulling your attention away from where you want it to be or where it should be. I love y'all to bits, to bits, to bits. Hugs all around. And I keep you in my thoughts and my prayers every single day. And remember, in crafting, there are no mistakes, only unique, with the help of glue dots, creations. And with all of that said, I'll just say, until next time, stick around for that one last video though to music. But until next time, y'all take good care. Bye-bye. Mwah.